hard-boiled eggs, Naz's Noshla blend, medium Noshla blend, pan, and 6 to 8 tablespoons of oil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to seal these eggs, turning them into a beautiful red colour or ruby colour, and they're known in Asia as ruby eggs. Once you cook them, they seal them and leave them aside. There's all sorts of things that you can actually do to them or with them. Let me show you what we're going to do. First of all, let me show you the first stage, shall I say. Now, we're heating the oil up, and it's quite hot. Okay, it needs to be quite hot, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoonful of Naz Noshla. Take it off the flame because we don't want to burn it. See, if you burn it and if it goes over that boiling point, it'll burn. So we don't want to go to that. You just want to stay on this side of it. You can score the eggs using a knife very finely, which means that the spice will actually go inside the eggs. But I'm not going to do that. Why? It's because sometimes it breaks. Now look at this. This is boiling away and simmering away. It's ready. So gently, I'm going to add these, and I'm going to increase the oil temperature. Okay, I'm going to move it over to a hotter flame, actually. All right. Yeah. Just going to have to fry this for a few minutes, okay, until it goes golden colour. These have been frying now in the oil with the spice for about 3 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit more spice to them, another spoon, so we're going to about three teaspoons in total there. All right, and I'm going to fry them in, and they'll get this beautiful colour. As you can see, this colour, and they're becoming crispy and crispy. It's cooking for another minute or so. As you can see, they've gone nice and crispy. They've sealed. The spices have actually gone there, and the oil has actually fried the spices into the egg, and you get a lovely crispy shell. That might look beautiful. That's what I mean. They're ruby eggs. Fantastic dishes. They're ready to be taken off now. So get yourself either a paper towel, kitchen towel, put it on the thing so that it can soak up the oil. I've got one of these here, so it's fine for me. Go nice and dry. Okay. Right. Just let them sit there for a little while. We left these about half an hour ago to cool. They've cooled now. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ruby egg buna. Okay, ruby egg buna. And in order to do that, what we're going to need is we're going to need a bit of ginger, a bit of garlic. We're going to need some salt. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. I'm going to need 1.5 medium onion, and I need Naz's Noshla blend. I'm going to add some oil. That's about 3 tablespoons full of oil in there in a heated pan. And what I'm doing now is I'm adding half a tablespoon of garlic and 1/4 tablespoon of ginger. And I'm going to add this here now, which is the onion, and I'm going to season with salt. And I'm going to put 1 whole teaspoonful. Mixing it in without burning. Right, okay, we've done that now. Let's leave this and come back to this in a few minutes' time, all right? In 2 minutes' time. So look, oh, there you go. It's been frying up for about 3 or 4 minutes now. As you can see, it's caramelizing very, very nicely. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add the 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Doesn't matter if you use a little bit less or if you use a little bit more. You know, there's no problems with that. This is just a ballpark figure. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 heaped to, this is probably equivalent to about 1 tablespoon, maybe 1.5 tablespoons of the curry powder. And this is the medium Noshla blend. This is a fantastic blend. It's my own creation based on my grandfather's recipe. We're going to add a little bit of water to this, just a small amount of water. Okay, cold water or warm water, it doesn't matter. But we're just adding it so as to make it a little bit more saucy and moist. See? There you go. That's beautiful there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to add the eggs. I'm going to add the remaining 2 fluid ounces of water, and I've added about 4 fluid ounces, maybe 5 fluid ounces water to this. I'm going to add another 2 fluid ounces of water, and then I'm going to gently simmer that. Now remember, this doesn't need to be cooked because the eggs are already cooked. The sauce is already cooked, everything is more or less cooked. All we're going to do now is just going to reduce it a bit. There's nothing there remaining. I'm going to put, at this stage, I'm going to put some fresh coriander, and in particular with eggs, you need to put loads in. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to just put that on there, and we're going to leave that gently simmer for about 4 or 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, and that's going to be done. Oh wow, look at that. This has been simmering away now and cooking away for about 6 minutes. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's nice and thick. Okay, these are your humble eggs. These are just your humble eggs made into a boona. Look at that. There you go. Naz's ruby egg boona. Okay, Naz's ruby egg boona. It's taken us 10 minutes to make that from start to finish. No more than that.